Hey everyone, it's Amber. Today I'm going to be talking about my most anticipated releases for the rest of 2016 and the beginning of 2017. I think it goes up to like May. So I was just going through Goodreads the other day and I found a bunch of books that I had marked on my anticipated releases shelf. So I figured that I would do a video for you guys on what books I am anticipating and what books I'm super excited for, and just letting you guys know about them just in case you can hear of them, because some of them are books that aren't really too popular that I haven't heard a lot about on BookTube yet. So I decided that I would do this video so that I could keep track of the ones that I want to read, and also I can inform you guys about some of the books that I'm very excited for. So just to make this easier, I'm going to be listing these books in chronological order in which they come out. And the first one has already come out actually. So the first book on my list is The Call by Peter O'Gillen. This book came out on August 30th, so it is already out now. And basically what I got from the summary of this book is that these people live in this world where you can like die at any moment, and if you hear this horn, then you know that these people are already out hunting for you. And it sounds really interesting, so I put it on this list just because I haven't heard too much about it on BookTube. I heard a little bit. The next book is Shadow Brighten Burning by Jessica Cluess, and this book comes out on September 20th, and from what I got from the summary of this book is about a girl that is the only female sorceress, and she's the only female magic wielder, and she can set herself on fire, and that is her power, which I think is super duper cool. And I don't know too much else about this, I just know that it's fantasy, and there's magic in it obviously, and there's a sorceress in it, so like, what is not to love? I'm super excited for this, and it comes out pretty soon, and I will definitely be picking this book up when it comes out. The next book is Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare. This I've actually already read all of the novellas. This is a bind-up of 10 different novellas, and they are about Simon. They take place after City Friendly Fire and talk about like Simon, and you guys know I'm not going to spoil it for those of you who haven't read it yet, but I really enjoyed these novellas, and I'm really excited for the bind-up to come out so I can put it on my Cassandra Clare shelf. I believe that there are little like comic strips in it like there were for the Bane Chronicles, and I'm super duper excited for this release, and I'm definitely going to buy it and pre-order it because I'm anticipating this a whole lot. The next book on my list is Wayfarer by Alexandra Bracken. This is the second and final book in the Passenger duology, and I really enjoyed Passenger, and I'm super excited for Wayfarer and to see how the story ends. If you do not know, this book follows a girl named Henrietta, aka Etta, and she finds out that she is in a family of time travelers, and it just kind of goes from there, and it just follows her journey through time and family discoveries and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited for the second book, which comes out January 3rd. The next book on my list also comes out on January 3rd, and that is Wind Witch, which is the sequel to Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. I just read Truth Witch back in June and July, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to read the second book. So if you don't know what this series is about, it's basically about these two friends, Isolde and Sophia, and it takes place in a fantasy setting, and there are a bunch of different types of witches, like wind witches, truth witches, blood witches, you name it, they have it. Isolde is a thread witch, which means that she can see like the threads that bind everything, and Sophia is a truth witch, which is a witch that is very rare and hasn't been seen for a long time, so that makes her a very valuable person, which is kind of what this story is about. And I really enjoyed the first one, so I'm really excited to pick up the second one. The next book on my list is called Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and this book comes out on January 31st. So basically what I know about this book is that this girl gets trapped in this like carnival type world, and she has to find her sister within 5 days or else she'll be gone forever, and it just sounds really different and really cool, and hopefully I got the summary right. I just remember when I read the summary that it really intrigued me, and I am super excited for this. It's way different from anything I've ever read before, and I think that I will really enjoy it, and I'm super duper excited for this. So the next book on my list is called Toward a Secret Sky, and it's by Heather McLean. This book comes out on April 4th, and this book is set in Scotland, which, let me take a moment, I'm very obsessed with Scotland. I'm quite obsessed with Outlander, so if you guys didn't know. Just finished season 1 of Outlander, so now I'm like really, really obsessed with it. You can check out my Outlander book tag, I'll link it up there. But yeah, so that's kind of what grabbed me to this book in the beginning. And it's about this girl, and her parents have both died, and that's why she moves to Scotland with her grandmother. She finds this journal from her mother, and it turns out that her parents were part of this secret organization, and now they want to recruit her. And I guess she kind of has to choose between that and the journal and figuring out like her family secrets and stuff like that. And hopefully I got the summary right, but I just remember it really intriguing me, and I'm super excited for another Scottish book, because who doesn't love a book that's set in Scotland? And the last and final book on my list does not come out until May 4th. That's the date that's set for it right now, and that is A Court of Thorns and Roses book 3. I had to put that on here because that's like my most anticipated book of 2017 right now, to see more of the Bays, aka Reese. And I'm so excited for this story to continue because it's like my favorite series, and I'm like fangirling so much. I love this series, and I'm so excited for this book, and it just needs to get here already, guys. It just needs to get here. It doesn't even have a title yet, it's just called ACOTAR 3. So I am like anticipating this so much, and I'm so excited, and I just can't even. So that is about it for this video. If you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and let me know down below some of the books that you guys are anticipating for 2016 and 2017. I will leave my Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, and all of my social media down below. And feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!